You know what really sucks? When one of your favorite pair of pants that you've probably had. I know I've had these pants since probably my sophomore year of college. It's just, they're so comfortable and just the way they fit were amazing. They're from American Eagle. They're the low rise boot. The low rise boot cut, I guess. But I was actually wearing them yesterday on my way back to West Virginia, and they got a huge hole in the crotch, so I'm going to have to throw them away because there's really no way I can fix this, like patch it, because it's really, this whole area is like really soft and really easy to tear, so I have to say goodbye to them. It kind of sucks, but hey, I've got other pairs of pants. Sucks, but oh well. Bye. Hey. So, keeping up. I think I'm keeping up. I think I've done a video every week, hopefully. So, I decided that this week was going to be a video about my first time, or should I say, my first gay experience. I know that a lot of people post their coming out stories, and that doesn't necessarily mean that it was their first time with someone. So my first time with a guy was actually way before I actually came out. I came out my second semester in college, and my first experience with a guy was actually my first semester in college. So, I mean, I guess it wasn't that far in advance, but yeah. So I didn't have internet access when I was in high school, so talking to guys and meeting guys was kind of not really a thing. I was in show choir and theater in high school, so I was around other people that I knew were gay and who were comfortable with being out. So I knew of people, and I was able to add people on, at the time, MySpace. There was a guy in my show choir, and he was actually dating someone, and so I added his boyfriend because I didn't want to tell the guy in my show choir because I was too afraid that the secret would get out and everyone would know. So I added his boyfriend. His name was Philip, and I talked to him about coming out and how I was confused on whether or not I was actually gay. I ended up going to Lynchburg to have lunch with him. He invited me to a party one other time, and we hung out. At the time, I was still kind of like an insecure, hiding in the closet, don't want anyone to know, so I could see how I was kind of annoying. That friendship didn't really last very long. It was funny because I actually almost went to Christopher Newport University just because that's where he went, and I kind of, because he was the only person I was kind of open up to, I kind of wanted to go where he was, which thankfully I was late on my application, so I didn't actually get into Christopher Newport. So I ended up going to Longwood University instead. That's where I met this guy. He was on the dance team at Longwood, and he was also part of like the Unity Alliance or Gay Straight Alliance at Longwood. And I ended up talking to him on Facebook several times, and then eventually we ended up meeting up. So yeah, it was really awkward for me. I ended up lying to my friends and my roommate, telling them that I was going to the library to study, and I ended up going over to his room to watch a movie. I was so nervous that my entire body was shaking. It was crazy. Like, I don't think I've ever been that scared before, just because it was something that, because I was raised so strict in my Christian beliefs, that I just felt like it was this horrible thing and it was wrong and I was sinning. So I was scared to death. I didn't know what to do, and when I went over there, like, he understood that I was not comfortable. His name was Chris. Eventually I ended up cuddling with him in his bed, and we started watching a movie. I honestly could not tell you what movie we ended up watching. I don't remember that at all, just because I was so nervous. He ended up starting to kiss the back of my neck, and I was just shaking, and like he could tell I was scared, and he ended up kissing me, and I just got so excited that I ended up like, yeah, down there. I kind of prematurely, yeah, so that was embarrassing. I ended up getting so nervous about him finding out that that had happened down there that I was just like, I can't do this, I have to leave. And I ended up walking all the way back to my dorm, which was way across campus, and ran into my room, grabbed some clothes, ran into the shower. And at that time, I was really upset with myself for doing it. I got in the shower and cried and just prayed to God to take that away from me and not to let that happen, and I was sorry. But now that I've grown up and kind of learned to accept myself and come to acceptance that I can be gay and be a Christian, it's really changed my life. And looking back on that experience, it's kind of awesome, just because that was such a brave thing for me to try to do. And I just want to make this video so that you guys out there that are struggling with coming out and are trying new things, I definitely want to say that you need to make sure that you're safe. I wouldn't lie to your friends about where you're going, because you could put yourself in an unsafe situation, but definitely try. Just try something new and meet new people, and just make sure it's a safe situation for you to be in, because yes, it's going to be really scary the first time. And thankfully now, in this day and age, things are a lot more accepted. Back when I first came out, you didn't really see gay couples anywhere. Like, you knew of some, but everyone pointed their fingers, and it was so weird. And now that I'm a little bit older, and it's been a while. It's almost been 10 years since I've come out. I hope you guys like this video. I wanted to talk a little bit more about my job too. I actually work for Samsung, and we've got the Galaxy S7 launch coming, which is pretty exciting. I actually ordered bands for my store to give out to people, just to like hype up the new launch for the new phone, which is awesome. I've actually handed out, I would say, almost 100 today in store and around Lynchburg, which is awesome. I just want people to get excited, and it's weird because I live in such an iPhone heavy town, and I mean, I almost think that it's an iPhone heavy world, but I know there's tons of Samsung people out there, and I want everyone to get excited about it, and I just want people to know that it exists. So I handed out about 100. I have about 200 more to give out, which is crazy. They say Samsung Experience Shop on them, which is pretty awesome. I got an awesome deal on them. I was originally going to buy 100 for 50, and then they said if you do it within the next 20 minutes, you'll double the order for the same price. And then they were actually a little late on getting them to me, so they added another 100 to my order, which was crazy. So now I've got 300 bands total to give out to everyone, and it's just really exciting. Love getting things in the mail. Also, this box here, got it from Amazon. I was kind of ordering lights for my YouTube, just because lighting kind of sucks sometimes, especially when I only can record at night. But I ordered like a Diva ring for around my DSLR camera, and ended up just getting the stand so far, so that's why this video still kind of has bad lighting, but hey, I'm working with what I've got. So I just recently had a friend come and stay the week with me, and I don't know, I'm starting to realize that maybe I am meant to be single right now, just because it was so annoying to have someone in my personal space. Like, it was great to have a friend here, it was great to have someone to come back home to because I had to work, and it was great to have someone to talk to, but the mess, like, it wasn't even messy, it was just the fact that his stuff was in my room and it wasn't like organized, and I don't know, it was just really annoying. But another thing, like, I left him in my house while I was at work, and I don't know if any of you guys keep a journal, but I do, and I don't know, I don't really snoop around people's houses, but I know other people that do, so I kind of took this to work with me. I put it in my car so that he didn't get a little bit curious and read through my journal, just because I do really keep my really personal thoughts in here about like my heartbreaks, the struggles that I've been dealing with in life, like with work and with family, and sometimes not all your friends are that close, and I don't know. I feel like the only people I would really feel comfortable with allowing them to read this would probably be my mom and my sisters, and I guess maybe my significant other once I actually meet someone, if that happens. But I mean, I also got a letter in here that a guy named Clay sent me. It says, "To the most handsome man in Virginia." I'm not really talking anymore, but I still keep that there just because, I mean, it's a memory, and I've definitely written about him in here. Kind of sucks that that didn't work out, but long distance doesn't always work out, and it sucks. But we live and we learn, and that's all we can do, I guess. So another thing I want to do is, I got this book. I was running out of some cool ideas for YouTube videos. I wanted to be less boring, so I decided to get this book. It's called If 1 and 2 Questions for the Game of Life. And it's pretty much just tons of if questions. So I want to start a section on my channel of where I just pick 1 or 2 of these for a video, and I pretty much just my best answer for the question. And maybe it's just a way for you guys to get to know me on a level, because sometimes I just don't know what to talk about, and this book's got some really interesting things. So I hope you guys like my upcoming videos. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, please like, subscribe, follow me on any of my other social medias. I've got Tumblr now, still don't really know how to use that, don't know what I'm going to do with that page. Instagram, same as my YouTube channel, and I've also got Snapchat. Don't really want to add random people on my Facebook. I'm trying to make that more of my own personal thing for my friends and I, just because I've got all these other social networks for people that aren't really close to me in real life. I do have a fan page that I just started on Facebook. If you guys wanted to check it out, it's Drummond. You can definitely follow me on there. I'm going to post videos on there more on a daily basis and less YouTube format, and just more of me recording off my phone my daily thoughts. So definitely check that out, because there's going to be some stuff on there that I won't put on my YouTube channel. But I hope you guys have a great week, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.